How has your day been today? Hi there, we are Why Is That? And welcome to our podcast series, which often begins with why questions based on the first method. It offers you diverse perspectives on various life issues and helps you cultivate a truly resilient spirit. Why can a cat teach you how to live a happy life? You're not doing well, yet you own a cat. You can barely take care of yourself, let alone an animal. Outsiders shake their heads, unable to understand why you'd want a cat. You feed it, you shelter it, but when you call its name, it ignores you. It's often aloof and rejects your affection. It makes a mess and destroys your belongings. In return for your efforts, you get more trouble. But outsiders don't know that the cat is the only one who hears your muffled sobs every night. They don't see the cat running to your side, licking away the tears on your cheeks each evening. They never see the cat suddenly nuzzling its head and curling up in your lap while you work. The cat waits for you at the door after a tiring day at work. Many people out there still haven't truly felt happiness. So, let a cat show you how to live happily. The book Cats and Human Philosophy by John Gray helped me understand this lesson. When people say the purpose of life is to achieve happiness, what they're really telling you is that they're suffering. While happiness for humans is an artificial state, for cats, it's their natural condition. Unless confined to unnatural environments, a cat will never feel bored. Cats are happy simply being themselves, whereas humans try to become happy by escaping themselves. Most of human life is a continuous chain of prolonged anxieties. Studies, love, career, relationships, a series of lessons followed by constantly shifting perspectives on life, and countless worries lingering in the mind. As Pascal once said, all of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. Humans cannot sit quietly in a room without a smartphone or any other distraction. The constant restlessness will surge, leading to FOMO, the fear of missing out. Society moves too fast, and we fear being left behind. Have you ever seen cats sitting on a porch, staring into some indefinite space, with no concept of finite time? They are so peaceful because they simply don't care about the constant changes in the world outside. And that's why cats have no trouble feeling happy. They possess an inherent joy. They sit silently, observing everything deeply, and spend most of their lives in contented solitude. Humans spend hours each day gazing at themselves in the mirror, and then spend more hours wondering what their image looks like in the eyes of others. Humans are curious, even argumentative, and then they overthink negatively, feeling sad about their self-image when they see photos they don't like. Cats, however, react to their reflection in the mirror with indifference. If not, they simply perceive the image as another cat. Cats are often indifferent and show little concern for their owners, which is why they are often described as amoral creatures. They follow no commandments and hold no ideals. There's no sign they feel remorse or guilt, nor do they seem to struggle to improve the world or anguish over what the right thing to do is. Cats have no difficulty living happily because they simply live their own lives. They don't concern themselves with any ideology, living entirely by instinct, not adhering to reason to outline specific plans to improve their morality or their own lives. When faced with human folly, they simply ignore it. Humans rely heavily on emotions. We crave and desire to be comforted and loved. But here's the thing, you cannot demand love from a cat. If they don't want to, they won't. The more you pursue a cat, the more it will distance itself. But if you ignore it and focus on your work, it will unexpectedly rub against your leg and climb into your lap. Cats don't live in herds, nor do they acknowledge a leader. This might be why they don't submit to the humans they live with. Even when relying on humans, cats maintain their independence and don't depend on us. If they don't want to be near, they'll leave. If they stay, it's because they want to be with us. If we respect cats, they will also love us, but they will interact with us in their own way. Cats don't see us as masters, but rather as companions. They cherish these companions and help them heal from unpleasant ailments that we ourselves can't overcome. Can you feel it? An overthinker will suddenly feel their heart lighten, free from any lingering worries, simply by stroking their pet cat. In that moment, you escape from thinking, which means escaping the state of being human. Mark Twain once said, "If man could be crossed with the cat, it would improve man but deteriorate the cat." Of course, cats don't care to teach humans how to live, and if they did, they wouldn't do it by issuing commandments. Cats offer us hints on how to live more easily, how to make life less painful. Loving solitude doesn't mean you have to physically detach from society. Dr. Dang Hongjiang once shared something I deeply resonated with. Modern hermits don't need to go to the mountains. They remain within society, quietly observing and understanding the world. They freely navigate the waves of the crowd to care for the community more deeply and contribute to it more thoughtfully. The beauty of standing alone is the beauty of presence, with an inherent joy. So I'm not doing great, but I have a cat. What about you?